Hello students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. I am Hashim Ali Khan. By watching this video, definitely you will enhance your knowledge on your subject. You can confidently face the examination and get flying colors in your examination. So watch the videos in order to get a good grasp on the topic. So presently we are discussing about single entry system, which is in Unit 4, that is Financial Accounting 2. In this unit, 4 marks and 12 marks question will come in examination. Section A, 4 marks, you may get a theory or you may get a problem. But for 12 marks in section B, question number 12A or B, any one you have to write. And that consists of 12 marks. So most of the times they will ask 2 problems, but sometimes one theory, 1 problem. But the chances are 2 problems. Anyway, you should be perfect on problems. So there are 2 methods of finding out the profit by single entry system method of accounting. That is statement of affairs method and conversion method. In statement of affairs method, we compare the capital at the beginning of the year and end of the year and make some adjustments to find out the profit. Whereas conversion method, we have to convert the incomplete system of records into complete double entry system. And as usual, you have to pick the trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. But presently in this problem, I'm going to discuss the problem which had been asked in May-June 2024 for 12 marks. So recent examination. These type of problems are frequently asked in examination. So what the problem says, Srimati Vijaya does not keep complete records of her business. That means she is not having complete records, incomplete system or single entry system. The following information is available in the records. She contributes 5,000 as additional capital and withdraws 1,200 per month for domestic purpose and depreciate all assets at 4% and find the result of the business by preparing necessary statement of profit or loss to find out the profit or loss. It is asking you simply to find out the profit or loss made during the year. During the year, she has contributed further capital and also she has made drawings for her personal use during the year. First of all, we have to find out the capital at the beginning of the year and end of the year because we are provided with complete information of all assets and liability, cash balance, bank balance, stock, debtors, bills receivable. All these are the assets. Then creditors, bills payable, liability, and building furniture asset. By taking all assets and liability, by preparing a statement of affairs, we can find out the capital at the beginning of the year and capital at the end of the year. Come on, we'll proceed. Now, we make the statement of affairs beginning, end. First item given in the problem is cash balance, asset side. I am taking cash. How much is the cash balance? 6,000, 11,000. Beginning of the year 6,000, end of the year 11,000. Then we have bank balance. Bank balance. It is 4,000 beginning of the year and 4,000 end of the year. Then we have stock, assets. Stock. Beginning of the year 12,000 and 18,000. Then we have debtors. How much debtors? 24, 28. 24,000 and 28,000. Next comes bills receivable. The bills receivable are 1821. Creditor is a liability. Creditors 10,000, 3,000. 10,000, 3,000. Bills payable. Bills payable is 50,000, 40,000. 50,000, 40,000. Bills payable. Then building is an asset. Building 50, 40. Then we have furniture. Furniture is 2515. Furniture 2515, that's all. So we have taken all the assets at the beginning of the year and end of the year. Now we find out the balancing figure. Asset side 6,000 plus 4,000 plus 12,000 plus 24,000 plus 18,000 plus 50,000 plus 25,000. It comes to 1,39,000. Similarly, here also I take 1,39,000. Now 139 minus 10,000 minus 50,000. It comes to 79,000. This is the capital at the beginning of the year. Balancing figure. That's all. Similarly, we calculate the capital at the end of the year. Asset side 11,000. 11,000 plus 4,000 plus 18,000 plus 28,000 plus 21,000 plus 40,000 plus 15,000. It comes to 137. 137. 137 minus 3,000 minus 40,000. It comes to 94,000. That's all. So the purpose of making this statement of affairs is to find out the capital, which is not given in the problem. Balancing figure 79,000 capital at the beginning of the year, 94,000 capital at the end of the year. Now we proceed to prepare a statement of profit or loss to find out whether the business has earned profit or incurred loss during the year. Statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31st March 2020, current year. First of all, we take capital. Capital at the end of the year. At the end of the year. End of the year means 31st March 2020. How much was the capital at the end of the year? Just now we have calculated. We'll check how much capital is at the end of the year. You can see here 94,000. Current year 94,000. So we write 94,000. Profit earned capital at the end of the year. To this we add drawings. Drawings made during the year. How much of the drawings made during the year? Here it is given, and withdrew 1,200 per month for domestic use. Domestic use means personal. So 1,200 per month into 12, because it is given per month. We need for 1 year. So multiply 1,200 into 12. You will get 14,400. 14,400. You add up. So 94,000 plus 14,400. So it comes to 108,400. From this, we subtract additional capital introduced during the year. Additional capital introduced during the year. It is given in the problem. She contributes 5,000 as additional capital. So 5,000 we deduct. So it will become 103,400. Right? Now, this is the adjusted capital at the end of the year. This is called adjusted capital at the end of the year. adjusted capital at the end. From this, we subtract capital at the beginning. That is 1st April 2019. The beginning of the year, how much was the capital? Already we have prepared the statement of affairs. We'll go back and see how much is the capital. 79,000 is the capital at the beginning of the year. 79,000. So 103,400 minus 79,000, it comes to 24,200. 24,400. This is called the profit before adjustments. Profit before adjustments. How much profit before adjustment? 24,400. From this, we make the adjustments. The adjustments given in the problem are regarding depreciation. Depreciate all fixed assets at 4% and find the results. So depreciation. First, we calculate depreciation on building. 4% of what is the value of the building at the end of the year? 40,000. So 4% of 40,000. 40,000 into 4%. 4 divided by 100 is equal to 1,600. Similarly, depreciation on furniture. That is 4% of furniture value end of the year, 15,000. 15,000 into 4%. So 15,000 into 4%, 600. So 1,600 plus 600, 1,600 plus 600, 2,200. Subtract 24,400 minus 2,200. It comes to 22,200. Net profit during the year. That's all. That's what it is asking in the problem, to find out the net profit earned. Complete steps, complete procedure I have explained. The first part I have explained you how to find out the capital at the beginning of the year, end of the year by making statement of affairs. Second step, I have prepared the statement of profit or loss. It will begin with capital at the end. To that you add the drawings made during the year, subtract further capital introduced during the year. You will get adjusted capital at the end. From that adjusted capital, then subtract opening capital at the beginning of the year. We get the profit. But this is the profit before making adjustments. The adjustment given is depreciation on fixed assets. Fixed assets consist of building and furniture. Both are fixed assets. On both, we have to calculate depreciation at 4% given in the problem. So at the end of the year, whatever is the value at the end of the year, on that value we calculate depreciation, 4%, right? So this is the net profit during the year 22,200. Hope the point is very much clear. So we have done so many problems on conversion method and statement of affairs method. So if you have watched all the videos, hope you got a complete command on this topic. Hope you understood the procedure of how to find out the profit by comparison method, comparing the opening capital with the closing capital. Everything I've explained in detail, step by step. Similar type of problems had also been asked in the previous examination. So just to have a glance on this similar type of problems and also work out on that, so that you can get a complete command on those problems. Example, January 2021. For January 2021, they have asked this similar type of problem. That is Swami who keeps his book by single entry, the following were supplied. So opening and closing. Opening and closing values are given for all the assets and liability. Swami introduced 50,000 further capital and withdraw 2,500 per month. Whenever it is given per month, remember multiply by 12 to get per annum. Then depreciate furniture by 10%, write off 3,000 for machinery, interest on capital. So all the points are similar to the points just now what we have done. Similar type, one more problem, it was asked in May-June 2019 for 12 marks. Ram keeps his book by single entry, you are required to ascertain profit or loss. Same assets and liability are given, total drawings are given, and introduced further capital introduced 30,000, depreciate furniture. Exactly similar points, what just now I have discussed. So for your practice, don't ignore these problems, practice these problems. Then only you can confidently face this type of problems in the examination. All the best on behalf of SIA Publications.